The murder of 6-year-old John Benet Ramsey captivated the nation, put her family under the microscope, with many speculating that her father, mother, brother, or all three were involved in her killing.
Area were 4 sets of remains. Remember, they were found last fall.
A stunning breakthrough in one of Australia's most infamous unsolved crimes, the Wanda Beach murder.
You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while. So just stay for a little while.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of It Remains to Be Seen, true crime show in which we talk about the various mysteries that happen out and about. And lately, we've been covering the case of Gabby Petito, a 22-year-old YouTuber who has been missing, and oh my goodness, the developments in that case have been terrible and saddening. On the left here, as always, we have your beautiful hostess Laundrie, and myself Bob here on the right, and NZ Kiwi, hi from New Zealand. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for coming out. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Sure can. You are good, beautiful.
You guys like my background? It's like I feel like I'm an important person.
Oh, nice.
I even did my makeup. Like, do you see that? I did my makeup like to the colors, kind of. I was a dedicated soul today. But welcome,
there you
guys.
Yes, definitely welcome.
Oh, wait, if you were watching this morning's show, I apologize. So what happened was, I don't know, but somehow my mic got unplugged, I think, or something. And I didn't know that, so anyhow, it wasn't working because my son had thrown something at me, which is, I think, how that came unplugged. And we had groceries show up, which were supposed to show up an hour later, but didn't. So that was another thing I had to open at the door. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to end it, and bye, everybody. So I do apologize. Hopefully tomorrow won't be like that.
Hey, it's live stream. Just like about anything happens, you know. So, as far as the case goes with Gabby, as many of you may have seen, the coroner did confirm that the remains were those of Gabby Petito. Media outlets are wording things differently depending on which ones you look at. Some in their articles have stated that Brian Laundrie is a suspect, whereas others have stated that he's a person of interest.
I say suspect.
You know, that's my opinion as well. But the thing is, though, is that they have to have that connecting evidence. As messed up as it is in my head, and I'm sure in your head, and in the minds of many others, and unless there's that connecting evidence, you know, the prosecutors can't do much, which is really difficult. Let's see. NZ Kiwi says the MPC showed a clip from where the van was parked. Showed a guy bend down on bank. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that one up because I haven't seen that, NZ. But for me, unfortunately, I'm legally blind. I only have 20/1000 in my usable eye, my right eye. So I, unless there's like a good description there, I miss out on a lot of stuff. I generally go by like the printed word and things like that, and that's all I really can go by. But thanks for that. That's definitely something I will search. But right now, from everything that I've understood, and I've tried to search to make sure that there wasn't anything else that was put out, right before we've come out here, but he is still considered a person of interest, whether it's liked or not, until they have that connecting evidence, which very likely could come out soon. The full details of the coroner's report and the full report on the cause of death, though it was deemed today as a homicide. The why, the how of the matter, we're not going to have that answer until it could take up to 2 weeks.
Unless somebody, leaks the information or something.
Right. Now, I don't know about their credibility because I've never really read articles from. Oh, go ahead.
Kiwi, what the hell show are you talking about? The NPC show or whatever that is?
Yeah, which show is that? Do you, by any chance, would you be able to put a link to that in the comments if it allows you to? If not, depending on how YouTube goes, you can always email that to ionentertainmentnetwork@gmail.com, which I'm going to put that into the chat for you.
Oh, and if Mike, what was his last name?
Bessio.
That's it. If he's around in chat or watching or whatever, when maybe catches the replay, whatever. I think it's going to happen tomorrow. I got seriously sidetracked today, and Bob was busy with a couple things, but we'll definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna be emailing out a list of questions like we had talked about last night. It looks like YouTube's not letting that come through, unfortunately, Kiwi. I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that. I'll have to look into the settings before the next live stream. But
and we're also working on a way so that you guys can actually call in.
Yep. I'm figuring that one out. I just have to make sure I learn the science of virtual audio cables so that people can call in. And we are working on getting things even more put together than they are. I mean, so yeah, it's a mess. There was a report. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go and let me see if I can patch this audio in for all of us. It's the police scanner call. I don't know what time that was reported though.
I have, I must have been whenever they said, because that was the one. Wasn't that the one that made the cops more or less know about the whole thing and stop them?
Let me take a look and see when that was posted. Come in here, and this Twitter user tagged Brian Enton Crisis 24/7 and others. Let me take a look here. When was this posted? Can I get a timestamp? This was posted at 6:50 p.m. today. So let me see if I can patch this into OBS. Just a moment, guys. Okay. I'm just going to keep it on this scene here. And audio input source is what I need. Oh, audio output source, my bad. Okay. So for a moment, hun, we'll mute, and then we'll come back, and so we'll be right back, guys, as I play this.
$5,200 Geneva Road, Red Box Blue. Callers advising that at the pavilion, possibly sees Brian Laundrie.
Not Gabby.
Full beard, carrying a large green hiking backpack, possibly near the apartments on the north side of the preserve.
Not Gabby.
Okay. Let me disable the audio output source. There we go. Okay. So this report was possible citing someone who looks like him, the green backpack. And you're good to come in, hun, if you're able. If not, at the moment, it's all good. Just wanted to make sure that you know. But they say it was a possible spotting of Brian Laundrie on the north side of the preserve. But it was a quick scanner report that, or recording with a picture of Brian that was posted out on Twitter. Brian Enton and others were tagged in it. And let's see, what was the user's name?
Oh, shoot. What was the username?
It's Tina. The handle is Tina, @ TEENAH. And then Marie spelled. I'll put it in the chat here. But you can search. You know what? Here, I'll just put the Twitter link in there, and then I'm going to check the email to see if that came through from. Okay, here we go.
I'm getting a new keyboard tomorrow, guys. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it.
It's always exciting to get new technology, that's for sure. Okay, so this is a link where you can hear that recording and see the post for yourself. I am checking our email right now to see if a link has come through. Refreshing. I'm going to check spam just to be on the safe side because you know how Gmail can be. And no, there's nothing in the email at the moment, unfortunately. There we go. So all that we can do now is wait. I've been reading different articles now. I had read or saw I saw one report yesterday that stated that they were searching Brian's sister's home. Now I don't know if she moved out or not. I was kind of confused by that because I was reading a different article today that stated that she had resided in the same home because the home that he and Gabby were living in with the parents, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home.
Oh, the sister was living there too?
That's what one report said, and it was from I cannot recall the news source at the time, but it was from one of the more well-known news sources, and so I don't know.
Hey, Brandy.
Hi there, Brandy. How is it going?
Okay, so I want to ask you guys in chat a question. Okay, so that means the people that want to talk can talk, but I guess it'll be all right if the people that don't want to talk don't talk. I guess, maybe.
Hi, Yvonne.
Hey, Yvonne. Okay, so here's my question. Do you think the mysterious Stan text message was a slip-up from Brian, or Gabby really trying to tell her mom,
Mm.
send the authorities now? Ooh.
Okay, I just put that in the chat for those out there. And the question is, could Stan, S-T-A-N, mean send the authorities now? I was trying to look this up before we came out here as well, and the only thing that I found was on a Web Sleuth's website where it had been asked, could Stan mean send the authorities now? I don't know if that is an acronym, a formal acronym for send the authorities now or not. But that was definitely an interesting question, which could potentially be, you know, a an explanation for the oddity of the message. But
That would be messed up, though. That would be a lot, because, like, not a lot of people would know that.
right, I mean, I know I wouldn't have thought that,
I wouldn't have either. And it just so happens that her grandfather's name is Stan.
exactly.
So, of course, you'd go to that instead of that. I don't know. I think that'd be a lot. Like, I would feel terrible for the mother if that was the case.
Let's see, holographic cat says, well, it certainly means that now, now, if it didn't before. I know that's when I saw that today, it hit me. It's like, holy crap! What if that? And welcome, holographic.
It was the name of the grappa, but maybe she was trying, because it didn't make sense.
Right.
Maybe she was trying to send a code, knowing that Brian would see the text probably and get help, more or less.
Holographic cat said it's a code among dispatchers or something. You know, it could be. You know, that's definitely when Lori brought that up to me this evening. I mean, like my heart sank. It was like, holy crap! What if? What if? Okay, I'm gonna go and check email. Thank you, Kiwi.
So, why isn't Brian named a suspect?
My personal speculation is as screwed up as it is because of, you know, because he was, you know, the last one seen with her, is that there's no connecting evidence as of yet. And, you know, the other, as terrible as it is to think and saying these things, I mean absolutely no insensitivity or, you know, anything or any disrespect to the family or anything, but I had seen something else in one of the news articles I was going through. So I was going through a lot of stuff today, guys. I should have been working on my essay, but that didn't happen. And one statement was made, you know, that although it may not be probable, there's always the possibility that Brian could have left her there and somebody else could have been, you know, the murderer. I don't personally think that. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, but now you're trying to pull teeth out of walrus mouth. Out of a walrus.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Mouth. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, no, I don't buy it.
I don't either. I'm just saying, you know, the difficulty is that until they have connecting evidence, which I think they're going to find as they're going through all of these things, I think they're going to find it. It's just going to be a matter of time, but you know, it still remains. You know, where is Brian? Okay. I'm just checking this right here, so don't mind me at the moment.
I'm just, yeah, I don't know. You know, it just doesn't make sense where he's at, why he left, and well, obviously he didn't want to get caught, but.
Okay. I'll have to send this to you, hun, so you can get the visual. So I'm going to forward this on to you.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Grab a seat.
I've got plenty of coffee beans that I can grind up and plenty of ground coffee here, so if anybody needs some coffee, even though it's just late at night.
Hey, it's Mike.
Hey, welcome back, Mike. Lori and I were talking about some different questions today, so just please be expecting an email from us. Also working on a call-in thing, but if you'd still like to come on once we get everything situated, we could set it up in advance and bring you on via Skype if that would work for you. Mike last night was telling us that his nieces, they played on the same volleyball team as Gabby, and so we haven't forgotten about you. Hopefully tonight there will be an email sent out your way. Says, I believe within 12 hours, Brian will be named the prime suspect. He will be placed on FBI wanted list within 24 hours.
Well, isn't, what's his name, already on the case? America's Most Wanted dude there? John Walsh, whatever his name is.
John Walsh, yes. I had seen that article this morning that John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. I'm going to bring this up so that I can read it to you guys verbatim so I don't misquote it in a paraphrase. Use this tab here. Okay. Here we go. Going to be reading an article that came out on Yahoo News. It's on other media outlets as well.
Hi, Cregan.
Hi there.
Sregan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name.
Let me see if I can catch it, because I always like to challenge myself with new names and stuff like that. So let me see here.
Cregan is my guess.
I'm thinking Cregan as well. But thanks for coming out. It's very much appreciated. And Frank is how's it going, Frank? Okay.
Frank?
I think, yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't see that come up. You want to know what's weird is that Kiwi had said something about Frank from the NPC show.
Oh.
When you said Frank, I thought maybe you thought that was what was whatever in the, because I didn't see the actual one from Frank.
Sometimes.
So
oh, sorry, hon.
Hey, Frank. So, no, it's okay. Hey, Frank. Welcome.
Okay, so I have an article here from Yahoo. The headline is, which I'm gonna post this link in the comments as well for anybody who would like to check it out.
You're not Frank. He's Frank.
Now we're hereafter. Okay, so it's.
Oh man, Cregan's Frank too.
Well, you know, what? Crap! I had a good one for that too, but.
You realize there's a lot of Franks. Frankly. I don't know.
Okay, so the headline says America's Most Wanted fixture John Walsh vows to track down boyfriend of Gabby Petito, and
I'm just joking, by the way.
Yeah, I might seem dry, but I do have a sense of humor. It's just, it's a bit more morbid after all the crap in life. Okay.
Frankly, there's a few Franks.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait. Jameson, the defense attorney, says helicopter has been requested to the area he's believed to be in. Cregan said, lots of Franks. Where's the beans? Hey, Frank. Frank says, how you doing, Frank? The other Frank says, what's up, Frank? I'm really regretting doing what I did just before the show. Because this, frankly, is getting to be a lot. Okay, so we need to discuss these things, man. We got to talk about this because This is crazy. This whole thing is
Yeah.
crazy. Like, his parents don't do. Okay, come on now. Do you think they were really upset that he was missing? Because they know all along. They probably talk to him every friggin' night. They probably know where he's at, and probably I'm starting to think now more and more and more that he is out of country. And because of COVID, it's going to help him get away, and or helped him get away, and whatever. Because do you get the email?
Oh yeah, I sent you the link already.
No. Did you hear about the theory with the Laundrie family shed? What about the shed in the backyard?
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. It's definitely So John Walsh, who was the host of America's Most Wanted. I remember his voice from when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He refers to Brian as a dirtbag, and he said he's going to do everything to help to get him tracked down.
Okay, I'm not laughing at what you're saying. I'm laughing at the Franks and the.
Right. No, I get it.
Just because. And now that I know that Kragen's name is Frank, and he says, "What did it say, Frank?" Frank, what did it say, Frank? It's a big thing, and then there's like no lie, more than normal amount of Franks in the chat.
Yeah, if you
It's crazy.
I don't know if you got pinged in Messenger, but I sent you that link to check out because I just.
Oh shit! Sorry, I don't know.
Because
I don't think it.
I'm definitely not the one for visual aspects, and I will unfortunately have to pull the blind card on that one. And OCR won't be able to help with that one either, unfortunately. But let's see, Jameson, the defense attorney, the parents were placed in an impossible situation. Oh wait, I missed your earlier comment there. Let me read that. I must say I would have helped my son get away. I blame Brian. I do not blame the parents. And that's a tough situation because I have kids myself, and so does Lori. And I can sit here and say all that I want, that I would respond a certain way. But until being placed in that situation, you don't know.
Exactly.
You just don't know.
Yeah, it looks like there's like a shadowy figure there, something there that probably isn't normally there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, Frank, the FBI were taking photos of the shed, which you can see in many photos. Yeah, I remember the news reporters talking about how they were taking photos of the shed, and they were inside of the shed. And it said one officer had their ear to the ground. They believe an underground bunker could possibly be underneath. Holographic Cat said, I know for a fact, if I came home from a road trip with someone else's vehicle and without the person, family would not be on my side or help me, and I'm happy to say that. I've told my boys, Holographic Cat, because we've talked about things. We've been out and about around my city, and we've seen a lot of incidents out there. And basically, I've told them, like if you guys are adults and you've done the crime, and you're taken to jail, I fully intend to let you stay there because you aren't going to learn anything if you don't face the consequences for what you did. But the sad thing is, honestly, I can say that, but I don't know. I would hope that that's how I would react if something like that was to happen. Because I tried really hard to teach, my kids to do the right thing, and I would hope that they always would. Frank, I saw in an article that it was recently painted, that the shed was recently painted. Many World War II homes have this.
Oh, Frank, you make me laugh.
They'd be walking their son to the chair. How could any parent, even the best among us, possibly be expected to make that decision. Yeah, I can definitely see your perspective on that, Jameson. Kiwi says lots of underground bunkers in New Zealand, full of rich American global elites. Frank says I saw recently that Dog the Bounty Hunter and his family may be getting involved, but frankly, who knows? Yeah, it's hard to say right now. Interesting. Yeah, I had not heard the theory about the bunkers.
No, it was weird that they did take pictures of the shed and that.
Mm-hmm.
It was strange, but I mean, I don't know. I just assumed it could have been for anything.
Right. Well, like Mike said earlier, he thinks that within. Oh man, I gotta go back and see if I can find his. He said, I believe within 12 hours, Brian will be named the prime suspect.
Oh, he should be already, though, in my opinion.
He will be placed on FBI wanted list within 24 hours. Just 1 second, I don't want to cough in you guys' ears. It's California allergies.
They don't think that Brian has electronics if he's in that area. Because how would he charge his phone? How would he, do any of that? So, do you think he's keeping up with what's going on?
I mean, if he's carrying a portable charger, but, he would have to have somebody else's phone because if they have any type of warrant or something that allows them to track the ping signals coming out from his personal phone, that would give him away. Now, this is something that I've been confused about, and it could be because on the newscast that I saw the other day that they were mixed up with the dates, which is very easy to do. But when they said that the phone was turned off, for that 15 days, was that during the time that the text message about Yosemite was sent?
No, I heard it was from September 1st to the
15th. Okay. I just want to make sure because in the newscast they were saying it was like, what was it, from August 15th to September 1st, and it's really easy to get the dates confused. I mean, I don't keep paper notes because it's just I don't know, maybe I should learn to do that, but I generally keep things in my head, and I've always been pretty good at that. Yeah, the phone was off for 15 days. Mike says Brian is carrying a compass and map. Now, that wouldn't be surprising at all. I mean, the thing is that it's already been established that he's an experienced hiker. And he would just need the basic essentials to survive out there. Okay, Frank says, not sure how close you guys have been monitoring the theories, but I honestly haven't been seeing a lot of the theories. I've just been trying to look for the information, but totally open to talking about the theories out here so long as they're distinguished, between those and facts. Totally, open to hearing all of those perspectives. But some new info may have shown the Spotify account. Oh yeah, did see that one. Mike says he's moving toward a trail that will bring him out of the country. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard about the Spotify account. I heard about that being active too in the last couple of days, but that doesn't really mean anything, you know. His parents might have access to that same account or something.
It's so hard to say.
That's why I think it's I mean, I don't know. So my next question is that how do you think she died? We know it's homicide, but how do you think she died? And I think it's important to kind of know that, like, or think about it, because, you know, there's ways, I mean, not that obviously murder's wrong and all this other stuff, but how a person kills somebody, I think, shows how kind of they thought of that person, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like a quick, easy, you're out type deal, and others, they try to torment it.
And
it's macro scale.
I don't know.
Did you just not comment on my thing because you didn't know what to say?
Sorry, I was looking up an article that I had seen earlier that I was going to mention out here.
Oh, so you didn't hear what I said?
You were asking about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I was trying. I heard some of what you were saying.
It's all good. It's all good. Because sometimes when you are silent like that, it's like you think what I said is dumb is what I feel.
No. I was out here searching for this other.
But now that I know that you don't actually hear it, that's fine. I don't know any of them. Who? What?
Let me take a look back here.
All I remember is he recently listened to, I believe, a Johnny Cash song, some Neil Young, and Bring Me to the Horizon. But frankly, it could be fake. We shall see.
Okay.
Frankly, I don't think we're ever gonna know.
So this article, but could you please ask your question one more time, hon? That I missed.
Don't even know what the question was. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No. The question was, how did she die?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How did she die?
That I do not know. Gotta take the ham out of the dryer, Cregan says.
Huh? What the hell is Craig talking about?
All right. This article was something that I came across earlier today. As far as how, I don't know. I've seen things going around about that as well. So I really don't have an answer. I think instead of my speculations. I mean, there were some things stated last night. He had over, 30 knives? He had a lot of knives and things.
Yeah, I heard that too. Which really made me kind of a little bit nervous.
This article that I shared out was talking about pictures of the inside of Brian's bedroom when they were trying to sell their house. They had purchased the house for $120,000, and they were trying to sell it for around double that. And let me get down here in this article. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, here we go. Acquired photos inside the family's 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Northport, Florida, which was purchased by the Laundries in 2015 for $120,000. 2 years later, they attempted to list the home for $215,000. They evidently were trying to do that with a condo that they had purchased as well, but they did successfully sell that one. With a price reduction a month later, Laundries took the home back off the market shortly after in January of 2018. And one of the images from the 2017 real estate listing takes us inside Brian's presumed bedroom. A disturbing poster of dark figures with hammers and spheres violently attacking other figures can be seen resting on the two-case bookshelf. Other items observed in the room include what appears to be a gun propped up next to the shelves, over his bed, a Darth Vader mask, and a series of Watchmen books. And then it goes on to talk about what Watchmen is about. I'm going to forego that. But
Okay, well, there's no way you could have shot a deer in that amount of time.
well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's like in New Zealand, but
Isn't it like illegal to kill deers? Just anyway.
well,
All
I
right,
know.
guys, we don't have to go into detail about the body parts now. Come on now.
Now, growing up in Ohio, I think that there was a hunting season, but if you accidentally hit one, which some people accidentally hit them, if you hit one with your car, it essentially belonged to you. It's the way that Ohio did it when I was growing up out there. But yeah, I don't know. All we can really do is to wait for all that we can do is wait for the finalized coroner's report. Kiwi says I'm rural. I am not with it tonight, guys. South Island, no permit needed here. Can make chili in it. But I've been trying to search to see if there are any other updates coming out, and so far, not really seeing anything.
Oh my god, okay, can we not?
Okay. There was another article that the neighbor across the street from them was very angry for them not speaking out. Neighbors in that area, from one video that I had seen, they were pretty upset because of the way that the neighborhood was affected. I mean, they had trouble, getting out and coming home and things along those lines. But other than that, it's pretty much just a waiting game.
Hmm.
The theory about the occult possibly having a hand in this. Many books by Lois D. Sugarcane in Brian's library. Now I don't know anything about that one either, guys. But all that we can do now, I think, is just wait. With what Mike said earlier on, I'm thinking we're going to be hearing something very soon. And we're keeping our eyes peeled and ears open. And, Lori will be out here tomorrow at 10 a.m. to report, about any changes or anything that have happened overnight. And we'll definitely do our best to keep you guys posted with the information that is put out publicly. And like I said, there are a lot of theories out there. And we do always try to keep a safe place out here where people can talk. Try to keep it free of trolls and any uncivil arguments and things like that. But we also, again, like I said, try to make sure to distinguish between what has been reported, what is known as fact and what isn't, to just keep everything man, sorry guys, I'm just really tired tonight, I guess. But to keep everything distinguished as to what's what, to the best of our abilities. What country do you think he could have fled to? I'm guessing Quebec, but frankly, we don't know. Yeah, that was a thought of mine too. When the report came out that he was missing, my first thought was he could have likely gotten flown out of the country to somewhere where it's difficult to extradite.
I'd say yes to that if we weren't in the middle of a freaking pandemic.
What's that?
I said I would say yes to that if we weren't in the middle of a freaking pandemic.
Say yes to. I'm sorry.
What you just said.
Oh, about him being flown out to a country that was extra.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's hard to say because if he. I don't know. That's very true though.
So, thank you to the people who have subscribed, and if you haven't, please do. Also hit that like button.
Yeah, it's very much appreciated, guys.
Sorry,
all
guys,
the support.
Yeah, that's true, Mike.
Let's see. He could have jumped on rail. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility as well.
There was a sonogram? Criminal Gossiper uploaded a video that says Gabby Petito sonogram spotted at the Teton National Park.
Hmm.
What will the autopsy? I saw that too, but you guys, you can't be making stuff up,
Well, it could be possible, but we're just gonna have to wait for all those results to come out. It's crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All that we know right now is that she was found dead. Brian's activities continued to grow more and more suspicious. Legally a person of interest in my mind, though. His behavior was definitely suspect. But again, some media sources are calling him the primary suspect, whereas others are maintaining person of interest. But I'm with Mike. Sure that that's going to be changing very soon. I love you too, big boy. So I don't know. I don't have anything else, and I'm not seeing any new.
Did you copy those missing people I sent you?
Let me go back to my messenger. Just 1 second here. I'm wondering if I missed it. Maybe I didn't, but let's see here.
The Michigan one.
Oh,
That friend.
let me grab that. I have that photo right here. I can bring that up if you like.
Okay.
It's seeing how things have unfolded with Gabby's case, it definitely shows the power of social media. And again, it's a tool. It can be used to spread awareness, or it can be used to just kind of create the rumor mill. And again, like, so long as those things are distinguished from one another, okay, let's see here.
Thank you for hitting the notification bell, like button, and subscribing.
Did somebody put that out in the
What in the fuck?
what?
Alright, all. Thanks for tuning in. Choke me?
Huh? What did I miss?
I don't know. That's what Frank said. Well, Frank wanted to hear.
Okay. All right. Let me get this ready here in OBS. Okay. Studio mode. Still learning some of this stuff, guys. So just appreciate your patience with me here. Okay. And let me add this source in.
I wasn't listening. Did you say that because the internet did so good helping find Gabby?
Oh, yeah. That it's really it's a really good idea to just put information out there, because you never know. The state. I mean, people could be seeing these things across the states, and be able to help in cases like these. There's another missing person here. I'm just trying to get that image ready for you all, and then I'll transition over to it. As soon as I have it here. Okay, where the heck did it disappear to? Just one. Okay. Alright. I'm going to re-download, because the image isn't showing up for me for some reason. That's why. Okay. I was in the wrong folder. Alrighty. Make sure that that's it there. There we go. And what in the world is going on here? Okay, that needs to go. I'm gonna set this to full screen here, so it'll be easier for others to see. But there's another missing person who Lori had sent me the information for earlier today, and we want to try to put the faces out there. None of them are going to be forgotten for us, but there we go. That is her name is Bryn Bills, and there's a $10,000 reward for information leading to her whereabouts. Can you do you happen to have that up, hon? Would you be able to read that? My eyes are just kind of really worn out tonight.
Cash reward offered to all the mission. Information leading to the whereabouts of her safe return. Info must be confirmed with police or authorities for cash reward. Bryn has not been seen or heard from since August 1st of 2021. She's 18 years old, blue eyes, blonde hair, 5'2". She's missing from the pennant.
I think that it stretched it out. I'm going to fix that.
If you have any information, call the Michigan State Police.
There we go. Okay. Bring that back here. But just a bunch of craziness. I'll go and check that link out, Kiwi. Yeah, it's hopefully soon we will have more information. It's just saddening. I mean, I've definitely been hit emotionally with this, and many others have as well. Just a huge shame. And hopefully okay. There we go. And thanks for that link, Kiwi. I'm going to share that over to Lori as well. And one last time, I'm going to see if we have any updated reports out there of anything. Because I know last night there was one new one that popped up, but I'm not seeing anything new though. At all.
Like I said, the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm. There we go. But yeah, that's the most up-to-date information that is available at the moment.
So yes, please join me tomorrow morning at 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Pacific, where I discuss anything I want to discuss, I guess.
Okay.
Come out and keep me company.
Yep, absolutely. But in the meantime, we just want you all to know that we appreciate you, and we appreciate you taking the time to come out here and spend some time with us and discuss this case. It's always appreciated.
For sure. So you guys all have a good night. And I'll see you in the morning.
Absolutely. So, everyone, you have a good morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Thank you for the emails. Kiwi, like I said, I'm sending those over to her as well. And for now, you all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.